Good evening and welcome to the organizational meeting for Bedford City Council on January 3rd, 2022. Would you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, since this is an organizational meeting, we have no official city business for tonight, which means there's no emergencies going on that we had to appropriate anything or pay for, so we can get right into the swearing-in ceremonies. And first on the list is me. And I will be sworn in by my lovely wife, Marilyn. Sorry. And I know that was for her. People are watching. TV land. Yep. I, Stan Coaching,
do solemnly swear
that
that I will support the Constitution
I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Ohio
of the State of Ohio
and the Charter and laws
and the Charter and laws
of the City of Bedford,
of the
Ohio,
City of Bedford, Ohio,
and faithfully,
honestly, and
impartially
impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the position of Mayor, Council at Large
of the position of Mayor, Council at Large
of the City of Bedford, Ohio, so
of the
help me
City of
God.
Bedford, Ohio, so help me God. Thank you. Just real short and sweet that I want to thank everybody for putting me in here for another term, and I just feel humbled and honored, and I certainly, being my third term as mayor, I'm not going to take it for granted, treat it as if it's my very first. And working with the council, you know, we have a great council here and our administration. Of course, most of you know Mike Mallis, our city manager. John Montello, our law director, was here for a little bit, but he had to leave. And want to excuse Councilwoman Paula Mezak. She couldn't be here tonight, so. But I just want to say thank you. And you know, the city is, I take this re-election as a vote of confidence that our city now, we're moving upward. For so many years, we were going down. The day I took office 8 years ago, Benvenue had shut their doors and we lost 1,100 jobs. And it seemed, you know, 20% of our operating budget out the window. We got through it with the leadership of Mike and his team, and we were just struggling to make sure we could keep people's jobs and provide the services that we do every day. And now finally, we can look up. We're not like a rocket taking off, but we're moving up, and that's a good sign. And I'm proud to be part of that. And again, thank you all for being here. And again, thanks for your vote of confidence. And next up, Councilwoman Sandy Spinks, Ward 1. She was sworn in by her husband, Bob Spinks.
Raise your right hand. I
I, Sandy Spinks,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio
and the Charter and laws of the City of Bedford, Ohio,
and the Charter and laws of the City of Bedford, Ohio,
and faithful, honestly, and impartially
be faithful, impartially, and honestly
discharge the duties of the position of Councilwoman, Ward 1 of the City of Bedford, Ohio.
It's too long.
Your daughter gave you a girl. I should have got somebody.
Discharge the duties
Discharge the duties,
of the position of Councilwoman, Ward 1
position of Councilwoman Ward 1
of the City of Bedford, Ohio.
of the City of Bedford, Ohio,
So help me God.
so help me God. First of all, I want to thank this man right here, my wonderful husband. As most of y'all know, it's been a rough year for us. And he's my best friend. I couldn't have asked for a better husband or a better spouse. And I love you. And here's to health this year. But all the stuff that he went through, he still kept positive, kept the sweet person that he's always been, that I've known for 14, almost 15 years. And next I want to thank my wonderful sister-in-law and brother-in-law, Colleen and James Spinks. I love you both. I don't know what I'd do without y'all. Y'all are my backbone. I couldn't ask for a better family to marry into. Then my dear friend behind them, Annie, who's like family to me, one of my residents. We got Dougie Cobb over here, my brother from another mother, who's been one of my huge supporters for over 8 years now, and has become such a dear friend to me. My dear friend Sheila Dosh in the back from Shaker Heights, who's bringing programs to our city. I thank you. I love you for bringing those free events to our city for our children and our seniors, and not taking them to Cleveland somewhere. So thank you so much for doing that, and I look forward to working with you on that. And not last, but least but last, is my dear little sweet buddy in the back, Haley Anderson. She was one of my biggest supporters. She wished she could have voted for me, but all the hugs and the cheers and all the love. And I love you, little sweetie. You're dear, such a sweet little girl. And her mom, Dawn, who is a resident of mine, but over the years have become just such a good friend. And also shoulder to cry on, and when Bob was sick. And I just thank you all. Thank all the residents that voted for me. Again, this is such an honor. A third 4-year term is such an honor. And I will promise them, but I don't make promises, but I will promise them I will still continue to work and continue to pick up trash, which I've been doing for a long time. I will continue to pick it up. And Haley made the mark the other day. She said, "Mom, I can tell Miss Sandy's gone because there's trash everywhere." So my little kids look out for me, but thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Now, Ward 3, Councilman Vic Fluharty. Be sworn in by Finch. Ex-board. Former board member of the City of Bedford Schools. Yes, this one, yeah.
This is where I announce my candidacy for council.
Yeah, Mayor.
Oh, do you want a box to stand? I was going to bring one too. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I,
Vic Fluharty,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Ohio
of the State of Ohio
and the Charter and laws
and the Charter and laws
of the City of Bedford, Ohio,
of the City of Bedford, Ohio,
and faithfully,
and faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially discharge
impartially discharge
the duties of the position
the duties of the position
of Councilman, Ward 3
Councilman, Ward 3
of the City of Bedford,
for the City of Bedford,
Ohio, so help
Ohio.
me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Tim and I have known each other a long time. Just glad he was able to come in here and do this for us, for me. I mean, as far as 4 years ago, I was here doing the same thing, and I said to myself, "What the hell did I just get myself into?" And 4 years later, I'm still saying the same thing. What the hell did I just get myself into? But it's a little different now, knowing that I've got a little more experience, and I've enjoyed my 4 years, and I'm looking forward to the next 4 years. And I'm glad everybody in Ward 3, or at least mostly everybody's happy, and we're all happy, and I do what I can to help everybody, and that's what we're here for. We're here to keep this city going and to improve as much as we can, and that's what we're here for, just to keep things going. And I thank Mike and John and Frank. They do a great job with us. They work with us. Stan and I work well together, everybody on council, and that's what it's all about. We have to work together and for one goal to help the city improve, and that's what we're here for. So, again, thank you, and that's it.
And next, Ward 5, Jeff Asbury. Can you move your box?
I was going to bring one.
And I have the honor of doing the swearing in. I
Jeff Asbury,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the
of
Constitution
the United
of
States
the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio
and the charters and laws of the City of Bedford,
and the Charter and laws of the City of Bedford,
and faithfully,
faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the position of Councilman Ward 5,
of the position of Councilman Ward 5,
the City of Bedford, Ohio,
City of Bedford, Ohio.
so help me God.
So help me God. So I'm all alone tonight. My family couldn't make it. There are other pressing matters. My father-in-law isn't doing very well, so she's been traveling back and forth to Salem. I'd like to start by thanking my family, especially my wife of almost 36 years. I've spent a lot of time away from home in the last 4 years campaigning, auxiliary, volunteering, and that's probably why she doesn't mind, because I've been away. But no, she's been great. I love you, thank you. The residents of Ward 5, I appreciate all your support over the last 4 years, because I ran 4 years ago and I did not win, which was fine, because Heather did a great job while she was here. And I appreciate all the support from all the residents of Ward 5 and the City of Bedford. One person that I would like to acknowledge, and this might be a little tough too, but that's Richie Novak. Richie and Louise were one of the first people that I met once I came back to Bedford and got involved. Richie had a great vision for the City of Bedford. He had a great passion for the City of Bedford and the people in this city. And that rubbed off on me. And I appreciated the talks that we had while he was around. And his passion rubbed off on me. So, and Louise, I want to thank you for letting me use his ears. Thank you, Richie. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Cochee,
Here.
Spinks. Here. Janutus.
Here.
Fluharty.
Here.
Asbury.
Here.
Saunders.
Here. And I would like a motion to excuse Councilwoman Mezak. It's been second by Janutus. Call the roll, please.
Felche,
Yes.
Spinks.
Yes.
Janudis,
Yes.
Fluharty.
Yes.
Asbury,
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. And we do have a presentation tonight, and as people that come here regularly know, I really like doing these, because I think it's a great thing when we get to honor some people that have done things throughout the year and done things for the city, and it's always my pleasure to do this, but tonight I'm going to pass this over to my vice mayor, Mr. Fluharty, because it was his idea, and I think it's a great idea, and I concur. Should I call the person up, or do you want to do it?
Mr. Tench, up forward, please.
With the box back.
I was just kidding about council.
Before I get started, I feel bad that everybody introduced her twice, but I didn't. And his wife's she sits underneath this, and I couldn't even see her, I didn't even know she was here, but she's so quiet, and it's hard for me to understand, but thank you for supporting all this that I do. Okay, let's see here, we'll just simply go by this, reading this first, and then I might say something afterwards, but, Andrew Timothy Tench served on the Bedford School Board for over 16 years. And Tim is a lifelong resident of Bedford, and he's the son of Andy and Faye Tench. He has 2 older brothers, 2 daughters, 3 stepchildren, and 7 grandchildren. Tim is a graduate of Bedford High School and retired in 2002 from Cleveland Heights, University Heights School District as a tradesman, and a school board member from 2006 to just recently for here in Bedford. Tim and Linda have a retirement home in the Villages, and Tim loves to watch his grandchildren compete in sporting events, build doll houses and toys for his younger grandchildren, golf, and teach life lessons. Give sound advice to anyone who asks, loves taking morning walks in the park, which he does with me, with his long life friend. Oh, that's good that they wrote that. And he's also a drummer in numerous rock bands. Tim is also an Army Reserve veteran. So Stanley Coaching, Mayor, City of Bedford, on behalf of the City Council and the citizens of Bedford, do hereby recognize Andrew Timothy Tench for his years of service on the Bedford School Board. So congratulations. You got something to say? I'll say one more thing, then I'll let you, because you talk another half hour. So I might as well get my word in edgewise. But yeah, we do walk. We do walk. In fact, these pants are falling off me, so I can't be here too much longer because I've been walking so much, I'm losing more weight. But Tim and I have known each other a long time. His brothers and I, all of us, his younger brother passed away years ago, and
The fire department.
in the fire department, yes. And so we've been close for years, and so I just love him. So.
Thank you so much. I gotta tell you, I should have known something when my daughters and my girlfriend were sharing. You know, because I was sharing with Mike in the back, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, like Vic said, we walk in the park every morning, or most of the mornings, till it got real cold. And it just, out of the blue, he says, hey, you wanna swear me in? And I said, sure. And that was the end of it. You know, and having been sworn in 4 times on the school board, I took it very serious about who I asked, and it was, you know, important to me, who I had asked to swear me in. And so, the way he asked me, it was kind of like, yeah, sure, okay. I'm not doing anything, you know, I'm not in office anymore, so what the heck. But anyways, what an honor. I thank you so much, Vic, council, mayor, everybody here. And I didn't, my daughters and Linda weren't at my last board meeting because, well, let's just say they weren't there, and it was for a good reason. And I didn't get a chance to thank them for supporting me over all the years. And without, you know, the support of my family and Linda over the years, I wouldn't have gotten a proclamation. I wouldn't have lasted that long, to say the least. And it's so important, as everybody up here knows, the importance of family to support you when you're in public service, because it's a thankless job. It truly is. but things like this make it worthwhile. Thank you, everyone, and
Thank you.
I'll see you next election cycle. Thanks.
I just want to add to that, that we appreciate your service on the school board. You've always been a help to the city on there, and we can always talk freely about the problems and work things out, and certainly appreciate that. All you've done, and for just being a good old Bedford boy.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.
All right, at this time, I need a motion to appoint Vic Fluharty as vice mayor by Asbury, second by Saunders. Call the roll, please.
Cochee,
Yes.
Spinks,
Yes.
Janutus,
Yes.
Fluharty,
Yes.
Asbury,
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. And we need a motion appointing our representative to the Bedford Historical Society, Sandy Spinks. A motion for acceptance by Janutus, second by Fluharty. Call the roll, please.
Cochee,
Yes.
Spinks,
Yes.
Janutus,
Yes.
Fluharty,
Yes.
Asbury,
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes. And thank you both for your positions. I know you both put a lot of time and effort to what you do, and Sandy, you've been an invaluable member at the Historical Society, and Vic's always there if I need help, and I appreciate that. I think we introduced just about everybody here, so we don't have to worry about the introduction of guests. And again, I kind of apologize for being such a low-key ceremony for getting sworn in, because taking these positions is a big deal. A lot of time and effort put in, and you know, it's not something you just do for a couple hours a week, and you're a council person or the mayor 24/7. You can't go to the grocery store without somebody saying, oh, by the way. You know, they won't call you up on the phone and complain, but if they see you face to face, you know, to go for a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread takes, 45 minutes to an hour. Just, oh, by the way, now that you're here, I mean, and that's okay, that's great, because as we know, a local city council is the closest to the people that an elected official is. You're not gonna go walking down your grocery aisle and bump into Joe Biden. Sometimes I'd like to, but, you're not gonna see those. You don't see the governor, you don't see our county executive, but city council is right here live, right in your face, and you can contact them anytime or see us anytime, and with the good, the bad, or the ugly. And I just think it's such a great honor to be able to do this and to sit up here, and none of us takes this job lightly. And we do it because we love it, and we try to do it to the best of our ability. And I just want to thank all of you for being here tonight, and for the people that may be watching on YouTube, on YouTube. We appreciate that too, and I think that's been a great addition, so people that can't come, especially in a time like this with the COVID spreading around. We normally would have had some hors d'oeuvres and stuff, have a nice little gathering after, but nobody wants to touch anything. But what I'd like to do, and I talked to council, and maybe in the spring, we're gonna have some kind of celebration just of the election sometime in the spring, just when things loosen up a little bit, just so we can say thank you back to everybody for the election, for the privilege of us sitting up here. And again, thank you all for being here. And I will give one moment if anybody wants to add a thing before we adjourn.
Stan, I do.
Let's start down there with Sandy, go ahead.
Just like to, I forgot two people that are very, very important to me.
Senator Kenny Yuko endorsed me the first time, the second time, and this time, him and his wife have become such dear friends, and my heart just breaks. Their 43-year-old son, Rocky, passed away Friday, and so my heart just goes out to that family. They bury him tomorrow. He leaves behind 3 little beautiful daughters. I just want to say, I don't know if Kenny's watching or not, and Pam, thank y'all very much, and my heart breaks for y'all. And thank you for all the support through the years and the advice. And just wanted to, State Representative Juanita Brent couldn't be here either, and just wanted to thank her. She also endorsed me. So there's a big hole in our heart right now for Kenny Yuko. He's so good to our city, and heart breaks for him. Also want to mention Dan Posak and Chrissy Posak, our former mayor that's watching from home. Dan endorsed me. Thank you, Dan, for all your support, and Chrissy too. Thank you. And if you forgot anybody, there's so many people to thank that really pushed me and wouldn't let me give up and wouldn't let me get knocked down. They kept picking me back up, and I love each and every Ward 1. I didn't win this, we won this.
Thank you. Wally, anything?
Thank you. I just want to wish everyone a happy new year, and of course this year, the big issue is our health, and hope you all have a healthy and happy new year. Thank you.
Dick?
I would have said something too about Kenny. I'm glad you said that, Sandy, because Kenny would have been here tonight probably, because he is good to the city, and it's a shame. And our prayers go out to him and his family. And everybody else have a happy new year. That's it.
Thank you. Jeff?
Again, just thanks to the residents of Ward 5, residents of Bedford. It's an honor to sit up here and to work for you, work with you. Hopefully we can do some good things in 2022. 2021, we did some good things, even though COVID put a damper on things. We're starting off with a little damper, the first of the year here, but hopefully we can get through this and make Bedford just a little bit better. So thanks again.
Thank you. Don?
Yeah, I just want to say, wish everybody a safe, happy, and healthy new year. I do want to make a comment that the city last week unfortunately lost one of our oldest residents in town, Tom Monardo. You may, if you've been to some council meetings, probably remember the fact that he always wanted his street Northam paved before he passed away, and we managed to do that. So he was, yeah, we shouldn't have paved it, right? He was 5 days short of his 100th birthday, so his party and everything had to be canceled, but he will truly be missed. He's a World War II vet that went through a lot. He was an auxiliary, he drove school buses, he did a lot in his lifespan. So we have lost another great old-time citizen here in the city of Bedford.
Yeah, our condolences to his family. And our finance director, Frank Gambosi, couldn't be here because COVID's running through his family, so he didn't want to be here to pass it on to anybody, but he did give his congratulations to the council tonight. And John, you have anything you'd like to say?
Well, congratulations, everybody. Good. I got to pick out too because of health reasons, but good luck to everybody. Enjoy working with you all, and enjoy all of your companies, and look forward to working with you. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate.
Thank you, John.
I'm gonna speak out before we mingle.
Yeah,
I got a health issue, my friend.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys. Get rest. You guys all deserve it. Take care.
And Mike, would you like to say a couple of words?
Just like congratulate all of council. Mr. Tench, thank you very much for everything you've done for the schools, for the residents, for us here, and for myself. I really appreciate that friendship more than business, but you've been very good to Bedford. And all of council, I think as John mentioned, it's a pleasure to work with. I think we've accomplished a lot, but obviously there's still a lot that we will accomplish, and I look forward to that. And I think I think all the people that went out and voted, we always talk about that, like, get out and vote, and trying to continue that is important as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the job you're doing.
Yeah, congratulations, Mr. Tench, I forgot.
Thanks, John.
And with that, we're concluded. Can I have a motion for adjournment? By Spinks, second by Fluharty. Clerk, call the roll.
Cochee,
Yes.
Spinks.
Yes.
Janutus,
Yes.
Fluharty,
Yes.
Asbury,
Yes.
Saunders.
Yes.